Alright guys, watch your hands and your feet. Those doors are gonna slide shut.
Yes, they are. Doors are closed. You're trapped. Yep, 2-week safari. Thank you, Ward and Jumbo. Friends, are you guys ready? Woo! Awesome. Woo! And as they say in Harambe Twin Day, that means let's go. Jumbo, my name is Sean, and I'm going to be your safari driver through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve today. If you guys have any photos or video cameras, please take those items out now and hang on to those items as tightly as possible, because the Harambe Wildlife Reserve will not allow me to stop this truck at any point to pick up any lost cameras or anything else we may lose along the way. Please stay seated at all times. Do not stand up at any point during our journey. Even if I am stopped, yes, that is for your safety, and I can see every single person on this truck from row 1 to row 9. Here we are. We are now in the Little Aturi Forest. The Little Aturi Forest is home to some amazing animals with some extremely good camouflage that help them blend into their natural habitat. On the right-hand side, that is an okapi. Okapis are very shy and reclusive animals. They have stripes on their front and hind legs that make it look like they're related to the zebra. But they're not. Nope. They're related to the giraffe. Yep. 2 of my favorite animals in one. Now you are all my wilderness explorers today, so if there is an animal that you guys see that I do not see, please let me know and I will let you know what that animal is. Rhino. Or was. On the left-hand side, that is a black rhino. Black rhinos can weigh 3,000 pounds. Their horns are made of keratin, which is the same material used in our fingernails and hair follicles. There's only about 5,000 black rhinos left in the entire world because they're going extinct due to poaching, which means they're being hunted for their horns and their horns are being sold on the black market for material purposes. Even though they have no material purpose whatsoever, they're just one giant fingernail. Alrighty, over the river and through the woods, up this hill we go. And as we journey on through, please hang on tightly, because this truck will rock back and forth suddenly due to rough terrain and accelerate to a full and whopping 8 miles an hour. And stop suddenly. So once again, please for your safety, do not stand up at any point during our journey, because I would not want for any of you guys to slip, fall backwards or forwards, or even off the truck. Because remember, I cannot stop to pick up anything you may lose along the way. Children can and must be seated at all times on your laps or on the seat bench next to you at all times facing forward. So please do not hold them up in the air like Simba, because this is not the Lion King and you are not Rafiki. Not today on my truck, no, no. But before that, take note of this massive tree on the right-hand side, because this massive tree is called a baobab tree. Baobab trees can go leafless up to 9 months of the year. Yep, big tree, no leaves. Alright, look very closely on the left-hand side. You can see African wild dogs. African wild dogs look very similar to domestic dogs, but there are a few slight differences. 1, they're wild. 2, domestic dogs have 5 toes. They have 4 toes. They have a very high-pitched chirping noise that is one of their calls and can be heard from miles away. They are one of Africa's most dangerous predators and have a 90% success rate when hunting their prey. On the left-hand side are sable antelopes. They are the national emblem of the reserve. Why, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you. They're great protectors, that's why. Hence why this reserve is here to protect these animals. Ankole cattle, but I'll mention them again in a minute, because there's a little baby giraffe on the left-hand side laying down. Look at the cute little baby giraffe. Little baby giraffe is born at heights of 5 feet 8 inches tall. Usually they're born at heights of 6 feet tall because they have to be tall enough to feed. The first thing that little baby giraffe experienced, you guys, was gravity, because that's a 6-foot drop. But it's okay because she's amazing and she could walk and run within the first hour after birth. They are Maasai giraffes, and Maasai giraffes are one of the tallest animals in the world, reaching heights of 20 feet tall. They have the same number of bones in their necks that humans do. That number is 7. We have 7 bones in our necks, they have 7 bones in their necks. Their bones are about 1 to 2 feet longer than ours. These are Patterson elands. The female is the brown one, the male is the dark gray one. The male is actually huge. They can stand 6 feet alone at the shoulders. And believe it or not, they can jump 6 to 8 feet straight in the air when standing still. Now, these Ankole cattle have those massive horns reaching up to 4 to 5 feet tall. Those horns look very heavy. but they're very light. They weigh about 15 pounds and they're hollow on the inside. They have veins and blood vessels running through them in the shape of a honeycomb form, acting as a natural cooling mechanism to help disperse any excess heat, bringing their body temperatures down by about 15 degrees. They're also nicknamed the Watusi cattle after the first tribe that domesticated them. Now, as we journey on through, you will notice those very tall, pointed rocks back there. There will be more scattered throughout the reserve, but they are not tall, pointed rocks. Oh no. Oh no, no. They're termite mounds. Termite mounds can stack up to and or taller than 10 feet tall. They are made of dirt, saliva, and dung. That is poop! And it does solidify to that rock-like texture and formation. The next creature you will see coming up on the right-hand side as we make this turn around the bend are white-bearded wildebeests. White-bearded wildebeests have their light gray coats, their goatees reaching all the way down their necks, and their boomerang-shaped horns. White-bearded wildebeests are also nicknamed the New, the G and U, due to the grunting noises that they sometimes make at nighttime that sounds like... That's the New, the G and U. Now, giraffes can sleep for 30 minutes throughout the entire day. 30 minutes, that's it. They'll take 3 to 5 minute naps throughout the entire day, totaling that 30-minute increment. They can sleep standing up, and they can sleep laying down, but they will only lay their bodies down to the ground, though, not their necks, just their bodies lower to the ground. Their tongues can reach lengths of up to 18 inches, which is long enough for them to lick the leaves off the trees up their nose and in their eyeballs. The okapi can do the exact same thing. Now, a group of giraffes standing near each other is called a tower, because they are so tall, they tower over everything else around them. Clearly.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
When they get scared and run away, it's called the Tower of Terror.
I can't see. Oh my gosh.
Just hang out here with them for a minute until we get to move closer. Alrighty, coming up on your right-hand side is an African elephant. African elephants can weigh up to 14,000 pounds. Their ears are shaped like the continent of Africa. That's how you can tell that is an African elephant. True fact, their tusks have an element of ivory in them, which is one of the main reasons why they are hunted and or poached with an element of ivory in their tusks and sold on the black market for material purposes. Making up to 14,000 pounds. Wow, that pumpkin didn't even stand a chance. Splat. Look very closely on the left-hand side are mandrill monkeys. Mandrill monkeys are one of the largest monkeys in the world. They kind of resemble Rafiki with their little colorful noses and little baboon booties. Rafiki does mean friend in Swahili.
Oh, look at the monkey holding the baby. Right there.
They're all hanging out in the bushes in the back.
Okay.
Let's head up this way to the right-hand side so we can get another view of those elephants. That road is closed. Okay, awesome. Unfortunately, that road is closed. It looks like our friend might have had something to do with that, but that looks like a pretty steep drop-off. So unfortunately, we cannot go that way. Because if we went that way, we'd probably be stuck here for a couple of hours, and then I'd have to ask each and every single one of you guys to get out and push. So that's a no for me. I don't know about y'all, but I've never been this way before, so let's go see if we can find more elephants up with that around the corner. Okay. That's the bridge. Okay, we're gonna just go very slowly over this bridge because many pieces seem to be broken and or missing. Held together by some metal rope. Now we don't know whose genius idea that was, but that looks like we're gonna do absolutely nothing. That does not sound good, but it looks like we're gonna make it. We're halfway there. Ow! Oh, sorry. I saw a lizard. I'm so sorry. I just do not do lizards. I may be a safari driver, but lizards are not my thing. So we're gonna get as fast as possible off that thing because that thing sounded like it could break down at any point. Hopefully the truck behind us has just as good as luck as we did. Woo! Man. That was weird. Wow, we're gonna go right through these clay pits. Let's see if we can find any more elephants up ahead. I do see some footprints and some tusk marks. So it seems as though the elephant herd might have gone this way. There's an African elephant up there on the left. They can throw anything they can find on their backs, dirt, hay, mud, water, grass, which will act as natural sunblock so they do not get sunburned. Is that a little baby elephant? A little baby elephant. A little baby elephant, that cute, adorable little 1,000-pound thing. A little trunk, little ears. Oh my goodness. We're gonna see it again as we go around this oddly shaped island. Because this oddly shaped island, it has greater flamingos on it. Greater flamingos are one of the lightest pink of the flamingo family. They get their light pink coloration from eating brine, shrimp, fish, and krill. They can grow to be about 5 feet tall, and their wingspans can reach just about as wide. A group of flamingos gathered together is called a flamboyance. Yep, they can gather in groups from 50 to 500. And let me tell you guys, when they get that large, they are fabulous. And it's Wednesday, so they can sit with us.
Yay!
Little baby elephant. Oh my goodness. They can store 6 gallons of water in their trunk. Little baby elephant can probably store about 4. Okay, it's a little hard to spot, but there's a cheetah over there laying down between the trees. Cheetahs are known and built for speed with their long legs and slender bodies. They will reach that quick speed of 60 miles an hour within 3 to 6 seconds. They will only run for short durations though, because they will tire quickly. See it all the way in the back between the trees?
Yeah, I saw it.
And on this copy, lying down are the lions. There's a female lioness and a male right there, up there on the left. The lions can lay at rest for 15 to 20 hours throughout the entire day. They'll become more active at nighttime with the male staying back as a pride, the females going out and doing most of the hunting. They choose this large rock formation, the copy, because it overlooks the rest of the savanna, giving them an advantage when hunting their prey. They have very sharp hearing and keen eyesight, which helps them look out into the tall, dense grass to see if any animals are hiding out in there. During the day, lions have about the same vision as humans, but at nighttime their vision is 6 times greater than ours. Ooh, there's a warthog on the left. Oh, there's 3 of them. Warthogs are known to be burrowing animals. They will dig their dens, such as the ones down below, with their front feet and their tusks. And at nighttime, they will back into those dens to push off and ward off any predators that may want to come around and harm them. In Swahili, Pumbaa means foolish. Now, ostriches, white rhinos, and bontebok. Now, the bonteboks are the ones with the light brown coat, slight purplish hue in the back with their horns like Maleficent. At one point in time, they were extremely endangered species. Now all of them live on protected reserves and have started to repopulate. Also, they are related to the white bearded wildebeest. Huh, who knew? Those white rhinos are much larger than black rhinos. They can weigh 4,000 to 5,000 pounds rather than the 3,000 pounds the black rhino can weigh. They can charge at speeds of 35 miles an hour, which is faster than this truck can go. Those ostriches are huge birds. Massive birds, huge wings, cannot fly. Nope, so sad. Not even a foot off the ground. They can't run though. Oh, they can run at speeds of 40 miles an hour and will use their wings kind of like a rudder on a boat to help them change and maneuver direction. They have 3 toes, and each toe has an extremely long, sharp, and dangerous talon. Their eyes are bigger than their brains. Alrighty, you guys, it does seem as though it has come to an end for our journey. I would like to thank each and every single one of you guys for joining me. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah!
Awesome. Did you learn a lot about these animals?
Yeah!
Perfect. And on the count of 3, I'd love to hear it loud and proud. What was your favorite animal? 1, 2, and 3.
Elephant!
Oh, yes, they're all beautiful and amazing animals, are they not? But here in Harambe, we do not like to say goodbye, because goodbye is much too sad, and I'm an emotional person, and I might just cry. I've had way too much fun with you guys today, so I'm going to leave you with one last Swahili phrase, which is Kwaherini, which means to go well and go wild. So until we reach our farewell departure dock, so long, farewell to you, my friends. Kwaherini, for now, until we meet again. It's been great to laugh and explore together, but now it's time to say Kwaherini. And since you guys have expressed such love and interest, thank you guys. Since you have expressed such love and interest for some of these animals, you guys can help them out in any way you know how. If you so choose, you can make a donation to any non-for-profit organizations for wild animals and wild places, or you can donate to the Disney Conservation Fund, and they'll match dollar for dollar where you put down. You'll get an honorary button for doing so, and that will help our researchers and reserve wardens find new and improved ways to stop and end all forms of poaching. Also, you can make a purchase at any of our merchandise shops, our restaurant shops, our food and beverage shops, and any of our 4 Disney Park locations. Here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, creature comforts Starbucks. And they'll round your purchase up to the nearest dollar. Also, children, you can help your parents by doing your chores. Yep, you can do those chores. Help reduce, reuse, and recycle those paper, plastic, cardboard, and cell phone battery materials. Yep, they can be recycled as well. But here we are, you guys. I can't say it. I won't say it. So I shan't say it. So, boo to you and you and you and you. Happy Halloween. Go well. Go wild. And let every journey lead you on new and exciting adventures and lead you to new and exciting places. Thank you again for joining me. My name is Sean Marini.
We're gonna find out which ones exactly. So everybody move a little closer. Bring all the happy little children. It's getting wild down here. Safari Jema. Welcome to Africa. Yep, here we go. Tonight, everybody, come on. Our biggest wings, oh, Bonnie Amas. Just our biggest wings, oh, Bonnie Bumbasi. Yes, our biggest wings, oh, Bonnie Benjamin. Our biggest wings, oh, Bonnie Benjamin. Two. It's your birthday, buddy. Safari, happy birthday. Two. Oh boy, one more time.
I will buy you a pin.
I like the pants on. We are. Should we do it again?
Mama good for that.